A healthy ecosystem is so many parts. It's the water, it's the planting, it's the lack of predators, and it's the amazing species that we've got thriving.
You get up in the bush and it's just beautiful. You see all what's going on in the undergrowth, all the new shoots that are coming through because of the trapping that's going on up here is just insane.
The local beaches here had a huge problem with algal bloom, and the people who first started the nursery really wanted to do something about improving the water quality in Bream Bay.
I think it's fantastic to meet like-minded people and to actually see that you can make a difference. It's like a ripple out in the community. Meet up and do something positive.
It's given us an opportunity to work with other hapu and share mātauranga.
One of the main aims of Piroa Conservation Trust is that we bring all of these groups together that are working in silos individually and work towards a common good. Our vision at Piroa Conservation Trust is nature and people flourishing from the hills to the sea. Within that, then have three main goals: to build communities that lead in the conservation area. We want a healthy and resilient taiao, and we need a strong and resilient sustainable organisation to facilitate all of that.
Today we're in the eastern part of the Piroa Brynderwyn ranges. It was originally a farm and completely cleared, and 40 or 50 years ago the farmer walked away and it started regenerating. It was in a pretty poor state, so we didn't really know what we were doing when we took it over and exactly what we're taking on. DOC sort of classified as unremarkable. I don't think it's a derogatory term by DOC, it's just that it's fairly typical of Northland regenerating bush. Once you start to suppress the predators and you start to see what's coming up, it is remarkable, you know, that nature comes back and exactly what is here.
Trapping in Piroa Conservation Trust area is mostly done by volunteers. We pay contractors to do some of the other more difficult stuff. Where we had a few small trap lines, we now have over 1,000 traps out and around the Brynderwyns and surrounding areas. Our area is from Bullrock Road out to Mangawhai, all the way around the coast, including all the Brynderwyns and everything, back to Waipu, and then back up into the Western Hills.
So a healthy ecosystem is about finding balance. So removing those introduced predators, and then from there seeing a rebound in the ecosystem from the plant life to the insect life all the way up to the bird life.
Starting point is the ngahere, and then working our way down that system as a circular ecosystem. Everything plays a part, whether it helps it or whether it takes negatives from it. So our goal is to have everything in harmony.
Project Bellbird is a project that involves bringing the bellbirds back into the area through trapping and habitat restoration. As part of this project as well, we are providing local eco-sourced native plants to provide habitat, food and a safe environment for these native species to return to.
The community nursery runs under the umbrella of Piroa Conservation Trust. We focus on some of the rarer and unusual plants, mainly to support Project Bellbird and some of our catchment projects. I think it's very important that we can eco-source as much as we can. So the more we can get planted out gives us a bigger seed bank to draw from. It's really important to get that diversity out there, get those unusual plants that aren't readily available in the area anymore because they've been killed off by pests.
Really enjoy being outside and doing something worthwhile for the community.
Oh, I just like growing things, and it's nice company, social.
It's a great way of bringing the urban and the rural communities together. Water quality hasn't really improved from 10 or 15 years ago. This led us to suspect that the subsurface drainage was part of the problem. So that led us on to this edge of field wetland idea. A wetland that's 0.1% of the catchment. Small, strategically placed wetlands. They're addressing the water quality issues, they're addressing the biodiversity. We'll be monitoring over the next 3 or 4 years to back that up. Finding strategies that are doable, economically viable and are practical going forward is a really interesting space to be in.
It's really challenging country, not easy to get around. And of course, as we all know, the pest species keep coming. Cats through to, there's a very healthy population of pigs. Although we can suppress them, they just keep coming wave after wave. But this thing got worse little by little. And I really believe that if we get enough people helping, we can make things better little by little.
My role with the Piroa Conservation Trust is doing the Kiwi survey. We need to have a really good understanding of what's going on in the environment to make sure that we're providing enough protection, enough food. And what we're doing is taking out audio recorders, they're little microphones, we put them out in the bush and they'll record all of the sounds that are going on during the night. And we can then listen and see if we're picking up any kiwi calls.
So this is the Mangawhai Community Park. We have a lot of invasive plants in New Zealand that are taking over the bush. We are trying to get on top of, at the moment, especially climbing asparagus because the bush is just disappearing under it.
It's satisfying and it's great camaraderie too.
It's very rewarding getting an area cleared that's going to be ready for planting soon.
A lot of the mahi that Piroa Conservation Trust do is in collaboration with all of our local kura or our local schools. Being able to get into those schools and talk to them about kaitiakitanga and the importance of conservation is really important.
In landscape scale conservation like this, it's really about understanding what's going on at every level. So not only what predators are we taking out, but also what's in the ecosystem and what's rebounding, what are we missing, and how are those populations recovering. So it's really about monitoring, listening to the landscape and understanding those feedback loops so we can encourage it to prosper where we can.
It's only 10 nautical miles across to Taronga, which is pest-free. The birds are going to fly, and they need a safe place for themselves to establish on the mainland, and we want to be that place.
Working with Patu Harakiki, enhancing our understanding of Taao and how the cultural and spiritual aspects of the environment also have to gel with the community, environmental and economic circumstances.
Te Pātai or Patu Harakiki, we cover a range of environments, anywhere from the whenua, up in the ngahere, freshwater Waimaori, down into the moana. Our overall goal is to restore the mauri of our tangatuku iho.
Our role has been instilling tikanga and mauri into the kaupapa right across Piroa Conservation Trust. To have held hui at the marae, to share views through a tirohanga Māori, like a Māori worldview, for all the groups to share that knowledge right throughout the project. Piroa Conservation Trust has weaved in other community groups. It gives us a chance to work alongside other hapu.
The collaboration with Piroa Conservation and their wider teams is important so that we can implement what we know. For them it's very science-based, for us it's a spiritual connection. That's that cosmetology through to the whenua. Bringing our information together to restore right through from Kiuta to Kitai.
The track building and the conservation works has been incredible for the local community. People have made friendships and connections.
We've made an incredible dent in the predator numbers here. What we're seeing at the moment is a small rebound in the ecosystem here. An increase in our nectar feeders, so our tui and our bellbird. We're seeing a lot of birds coming back from the sanctuary islands, so bellbirds and kaka, and re-establishing here. And also with planting and weeding, so it's this whole ecosystem management.
The biggest result is seeing the change in the bush. So our clearly defined trap lines are now a mission to hunt them. It's really satisfying to have landowners saying they've noticed an increase in bird life. It's confirmation of all the hard work that's been done by a lot of people over a long period of time.
Bringing kiwi, I think, they're the glamour species. They're our national bird. Yeah, we've got 4 hapu coming today. We've got school groups. Getting a vibrant population of kiwis right here, I mean, it's just incredible, and I think it's really going to lift the interest of the community. sort of a gigantic billboard about this is what's going on, and as a community we can be really proud of what's been achieved.
People are really happy to hear that they've got kiwi, so it's a great part of the job. I love going and telling people that there's birds close by to them because it's just so exciting.
It is really exciting. It's the first time we've done a big one like this down here. New area, new hapu, and a community that deserves it. They had no kiwi until a few came in here, were brought in, and the population's growing now. It'll be interesting to see how these kiwi go with the transmitters on.
It was a huge example of how you can come together, being able to meet the wider conservation areas and seeing the alignment was very key for us.
It's just so special to see these animals back in their environment, to hear them at night.
We've got kiwis here now, and so we've just got some more mates for them.
I've seen the bush deteriorate over my lifetime. Something to give back to the community, and it's something that I enjoy. I love being in the bush.
I now see this as an important conservation area. I see it as an engaged community which is passionate about looking after nature. You can be involved with the nursery, you can get involved with the fresh water, trackies, the pest control. A friend of mine once said it's like exercise with real meaning.
For me to see other people motivated as well, working together as a team for a common goal. Huge benefits to people's mental health. It's very good for people to be out in the environment and keeps people active.
So we're constantly looking for people who would like to be part of a group.
From when it first began up at Piroa, it's gone way up now, like thousands and thousands of acres.
I think conservation work's vital. I mean, at the end of the day, the country's nothing without a healthy environment. From a personal perspective, and also from people, we end up disengaged and separated from the land. And reconnecting with it, I think, is so important for health and happiness in this country, and it's just people acting locally, isn't it? We'd really like to see more species and more translocations in the future, and really encourage people to be part of it.